you want to know the fastest and easiest way to get money for your business? Well, it's something called a merchant cash advance, or an MCA, and it is a powerful tool and resource for you to be able to use. There's a lot of benefits that MCA loans provide. In this training, I'm going to decode all of them. I'm going to tell you how to get approved within less than 24 hours, how to get approved with only a handful of months in business, how you can actually get the money you need with no credit requirements, and a lot of other tips and tactics to help you get approved for this funding and more and get the most money at the best terms. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. So an MCA, or merchant cash advance, is basically a way where you're kind of selling future revenue at a discounted rate. It's not even considered really to be a loan. And what I like about this kind of financing is that it's really, really easy to get. All you need to have is consistent income in your business. And if you have consistent income for about 6 months or longer, well, then in a lot of cases you can qualify. And what lenders and credit issuers are primarily looking for is that you don't have a lot of chargebacks on your merchant account and that you manage your bank account responsibly. By that I mean you have more money going in the account than going out. You have a positive ending bank balance at the end of each month. You're not overdrawing the account and have a lot of non-sufficient funds. Look, if you're managing your bank account responsibly and you don't have a lot of chargebacks, chances are very good that you're going to qualify for a merchant cash advance. There's really no credit score requirements with a lot of lenders. The lenders that do have credit score requirements mostly require a 500 FICO score or higher. So almost anybody can get approved even if you have credit issues. Plus, it's unsecured. You don't need any kind of collateral to actually secure the debt. All you need is the consistent cash flow, the consistent receiving of credit cards in your business in order to get approved. So how much money can you get approved for? Well, a lot of funding sources will approve you for as much as $500,000 in funding. That's right, $500,000 in funding. And again, you can get approved and get funded in less than 72 hours, even as little time as 24 hours. To determine how much money you can get approved for, lenders basically look at how much you have in credit card transactions. And they'll oftentimes lend you as much as 10 to 15% of whatever your annual credit card transactions are. So for example, if you have $500,000 in credit card transactions every single year, well, then that means you can get about $50,000 to $75,000 in funding, etc. So the higher your revenue is, the higher your approval amounts will be. So how do you get approved? Well, actually, the approval process is really easy. First, you need to find a lender, and if Credit Suite can help you with that, let us know. We help you get funding with zero charge to you, and we've got a full team of funding officers that will help you through every step of applying, getting approved, understanding how the funding works, and make sure the money actually gets in your bank account. Now, lenders are typically only looking for 2 things from you. They're going to want 3 to 6 months worth of bank statements just to check and make sure that you're managing your bank account responsibly, as we already outlined. The second thing they're going to want is 3 to 6 months of your merchant statements, and that's again to look for things like the consistency of credit card transactions and to make sure you don't have a lot of chargebacks. If you supply those 2 things in form of documentation and proof of who you are, like your ID, your driver's license, etc., that's pretty much all you typically need to get approved. Lenders will then underwrite that information. In less than 72 hours, you can get approved and get your funding. There's a lot of lenders that offer this program. As a matter of fact, if I look at all the funding that's out there in the business world, and I look at revenue lending, which is based on consistent revenue, and merchant cash advances, which is based on consistent revenue and credit card transactions, these account for probably 70 or 80% of all funding options out there. So there are literally thousands of lenders that you can choose from. All you have to do is go to the actual description of this video, contact us for a free finance assessment, and we'll figure out, based on your risk, your industry, your credit scores, your time in business, the best lenders that will work for you. And if you know you want to get approved and get approved right now, well, all you have to do is go to creditsuite.com/get funding. At creditsuite.com/get funding, you can answer a handful of questions, talk to one of our finance officers on our team, and we'll start the process of getting you approved for a merchant cash advance. Oh, and by the way, a merchant cash advance is only one of a lot of different funding options that we have here for you at Credit Suite. So by talking to a finance officer, you'll actually may find 2, 3, 4, 5 different programs that you're able to get right now. So don't forget to click the link in the description of this video to access our FBQ, our funding blueprint qualifier, so you can quickly get approved. Plus, I'm also going to get you access there to our mini course where you're able to come in and get everything you need to know to set up your fundability right so you have the best chance of getting the most money at the best terms. Plus, I'm going to give you a link to our step-by-step funding guide that actually gives you 27 different ways to get money to grow your business. It's all in the link to the description of this video. So if you got value from this, then make sure you check out the link in the description, and also make sure you like and subscribe, and keep your eye out for our next training where we talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.